Not naive to think, and nobody here is naive to think that the pain's not still there.
Protests across the nation turning into chaos, riddled with violence and in some cases even death, as people react to the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Locally, protests were held over the weekend, and today, one in particular has become the beacon of hope.
The historic moment that started in Flint, Michigan, we saw it. We saw the tide turn because that pain is so great.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson making national headlines for not only asking local officers to put down their batons, but then also walking in unity with the protesters.
It's action that speaks. You know, law enforcement can speak, they can talk, they can promise, which is all part of the frustration. We saw a group of folks, white and black, young and old, from all over, from Indiana to Detroit, and they're frustrated because their voice hasn't been heard.
Sheriff Swanson says it's imperative that law enforcement condemns any wrongdoing, and he pledges to follow that code.
As law enforcement, and I've said this before, you know, we got to call wrong. And you can't be a code covering wrong. And there's 800,000 cops in the United States. And what happened in Minneapolis to that one officer and those that watched, that's not who we are. And they may wear the same uniform, the same badge, but even the cops in Minneapolis, that's not who they are if they don't subscribe to that. And that's the message that needs to be heard.
Ashlyn Hill, WNEM TV5.